Right. This is looking good. For life. All right. Once again, let us and fellow listening audience would like to say good evening to each and every one of you, and welcome to Matters of Our Time. We're currently live, and we want to say again, thank you for taking the time to be a part of this platform. This is a social platform. We don't discuss politics. Part of our mission, which is our main mission, is to connect the world through our experiences. And so this evening, we're here again to talk about, to have a conversation with a gentleman who has wide experience living within the Liberian context. So before we introduce our guests, I'd like to share this little poem with you and say that Matters of Our Time is a social platform. Please feel free to leave any comments or any concerns you have. Also, we have a website. Our website is mattersofourtime.ai. Feel free to go on our website, check it out. If you're very interested and would like to be a guest on this platform, we will definitely be glad to have you as well. So feel free to leave your information, and will definitely be in touch with you. With that being said, and all things considered, I would like to welcome our guest this evening and give him the opportunity to introduce himself to you. So as we go through this interview this evening, please feel free at all times to type in a comment, whether it's on Facebook, we're live on Facebook, and we're also live on YouTube as well. So with that being said, let me turn to our guest. Michael, how's it going, man?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Good. All right, welcome to the platform. Welcome to Matters of Our Time. Please do us a favor for our listening audience and introduce yourself.
Excuse me, folks. My name is Michael Buttermilk. I'm the Liberian. I was born in Bowman County, Bowman. That's where I did my schooling. The war came. I left from Bowman and I came to Nerva. That's where I started my schooling and ended it. I'm happy to be on the platform. Thank you for this. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Excellent, Michael. You're always welcome. As a brother, you're always welcome. Michael, I know a lot of people may not necessarily know you, so we're going to take some time to go through some of your pedigree and talk about experiences. Michael, are you married?
Yes, I'm married. Just got married a week ago. Yeah. You see my ring on my finger.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Remember the daily marriage as the
Yeah.
challenges ring. Excellent. I said, Michael, give us a little bit of history of your education about it.
Well, let's go back again to number.
Okay.
Yeah. I started in Dominic Catholic School. Those are in like writing with my new school, with the Catholic school. I started school from there from the ABC all the way to the sixth grade. The walking, the left from Bowman County and the King and the River. There's no long. Before that, the boys who did work for me, my family, my brother, my sisters. Can you imagine the morning to sell donuts? Oh, yeah. To sell donuts, there was school fees. Sometimes, when you pay the money to the father, you come in the morning, and sometimes you say half, you take half back to my mother. Wow. Yeah. That was the only place my mother was doing to sell donuts every day. And through that, the father used to help us so much. But even sometimes when they have football game or training up, people just call my brother. Okay, is it bottom leg? Just put some donut. Maybe about other time, like $100 donut, $200 donut, $1 donut. Yeah. And you still in the farm talk about for the garage.
Okay.
For the garage, you think you have a phone and whatever. Do that. All of my siblings, they all go to school. Do that dinner. They also rest in peace. He just died somehow last the end of last year. So after that, in the war, after the war, during the war came to America. We are schooling on our own. So I graduated from high school, 96, 97, myself, or on my own. You know, Liberia is just, I would say, it's a perfect place. Yeah, you have to stay on your feet. Whether you're working, if you're not working, everybody have to do something. Yeah. So for me, I never had any backing. So I was just on my own talking on my own family. So that's how I started my life.
Okay. It's very interesting when you talk about humble beginnings. Growing up myself, my mother started the same. That's how she was able to form success. Even through great challenges, I myself went through great challenges. So, tell me, do you have an location where are you at right now?
But now, I'm an electrician.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't go to school for that, but I just went on my own. So I have one of my friends. He had a machine. We all used to work together.
Okay.
So I got in charge of it and just let everything was done. Let's start moving on. I had seven living. So I told my family.
Okay. So, let's. I know for many of our audience, um, people around the world will wonder for a man who has a family who has a vocation as an electrician, right? Can you walk us through what the day-to-day activities are and what are some of the challenges that you encounter and you have to overcome day in and day out?
It's hard. As for me, it's hard. As for me, every day is another task. Every day is another task. Sometimes, what I really do is I look contact. I have to go at the shop. Because what we usually do, we have a generator running. The platform, right? Like all the tools are there. Yeah, so every month, correct? Because what we really do is a prepaid stuff. You pay because you need the product. So sometimes when you pay it down, it's 3 or 4 days. If there's no current, it's a that money from there. If you paying maybe about $50 a month, so about 4 days, you got subtraction, maybe my debit for the $20 and how it goes. But when I left from there, because the machine event I don't really be somewhere for more than 10 years, so I have to move on my own. Yeah. Yeah. When I left from there, was on my own, so I had a brother in the station. I love that. I left the foreign work because I was something that's already in my mind. I wouldn't do it. There are not much income coming. So a friend and brother of mine came together. I brought a proposal. I didn't know that we were separated. Without doing competition. Yeah. Been there for a long, long time. That elevated me very high than the foreign.
So let me ask you a question. You're saying that even though you're an electrician, you don't work full time as an electrician, you have to make a daily living by doing transportation. What do you mean when you say by doing
Yeah, what I mean, that for contract, the contract come once in a while.
What do you mean it's a contract?
Contract, maybe somebody, yeah, okay.
So what I'm saying is like for someone who may not necessarily understand what it is, help us understand, explain to you what a contract is. So transportation, help us understand what you mean by that, and also help us understand because we're trying to get to understand the depth of your story, what it's all about. So take your time.
Okay, Mr. Lou, let me just make it simple. For the electrical work, someone has to come to you or you put the people that know you because it's all that if they are popular, then they contract. In the sense that if you are building a house and I come to you, I say, oh, I'm an electrician, I can do your work. Maybe through my experience, maybe you want to see what I've been doing. But show me something, I want to know that you're an electrician. So I will show you a photo or somebody will recommend me to you say, oh, this guy been doing my work. This is good. You can do it. So through that, the contract will come once in a while, once in a while. Sometimes maybe what I'm saying about the compensation, I can be doing my compensation, someone will come and say I have a work for you. So almost like a double what I'm doing.
So when you say doing transportation, what do you mean when you say doing?
Okay, compensation, what I'm trying to say, I had cars, got my brother sent me cars, about almost 10 to 11 cars, gave it up for people to run. Yeah, gave it up for people to run. Yeah, there's one, pay to me, and post it every month, every month.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're working good. So what ready for that is the motorcycle came in, the ticket came in, so the tax so we're not making no money again. So we just have to get rid of that business. So I continue my electrical work again.
Okay, so if I'm understanding, if you that electrical work doesn't come often, right?
Not very
Every occasionally, right? So for father with children, how do you manage to feed them day in and day out? How do you manage to sustain yourself?
number one, God comes first. And number two, trust.
Trust, what do you mean?
Okay. Sometimes through another friend recommend me to another friend, another friend recommend me to another friend. And most of the time when they come, I'm around them, they don't like me. So I just start moving on my life. I don't really, to say that, I'm suffering or I'm rich. I'm just in the middle. I'm good. True trust, that's how I live my life.
Okay, so when you say true trust, how do you live your life? So I'm trying to wrap, you said transportation, but then also to trust, right? So what do you mean when you say true trust? What does that mean for an average person in Nigeria, right? A person who is just out here trying to make ends meet, right? What do you mean when you say the word trust, that you trust in your belief? What do you mean by that?
So simply means Okay, let me put you for an example. I'm your friend, right? And if you told me to do something for you, and I did it, the way you want me to do it, right away, you go Michael, I told Michael, and you must just do it for me, and you can start me. Tomorrow we leave from here and go. But for instance, I'm a driver. You come to me and I drive you around, right? I drive you around and things just being cool between myself. Very, very cool. Anytime you hear of me, call me Marco, I need to do this. And they're always there to do what you want me to do. On your mind, you say, oh, but this guy, person. So people, when you go by again, you come to same level, everything you want me to do, I do it. So for instance, you go back and say, oh, but I have a guy here, I'm trying to go, oh, I need somebody in my neighborhood to take care of me around. So I have my friend here. We can take care of you. And when you come to the money which I put in, you say, oh, but Joe, hello, Michael, you good. And through that, whatever, I don't have to ask you, but through your own content, you do that. So from there, my family survive.
Well, that's an interesting story that you're explaining to me. Seriously, so this whole trust issue, so if I'm clear, you're saying that through you people entrusting you with an assignment where you're working with people and you're being able to carry on activities for them, assignments for them, and do it according to the way they want to, build that trust within them. It is true that means the trust that you have within them is how you're paying and you're able to feed your family. You know what I found really interesting about that? Through many of our conversations, there are people um, across even within Liberia and the diaspora and in many places who I guess so many people have been duped. So many people have lost so much all of the sacrifices of their earnings attempting to build houses here or do other projects here, and people have literally taken the money and do that, right? So it is strange, and it comes as a sort of surprise to know that there are people in Liberia that are trustworthy. Are there many people in Liberia like you when you speak about trust?
Not really. Not really. What you're saying, we have a few houses for people in the world right now.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you tell me that there are more people that can talk in the world, it's hard. It's very, very hard. Even someone in America said that there's no one in the world to trust. You don't trust anybody. It's very, very hard. It doesn't mean that you don't trust. You have to trust somebody. Yeah. There's people in that way you can trust.
So, but yes, there are people in Nigeria that we can trust. But what I also like to understand, right? How do you go about, how did you go about building that trust in the people who houses you have built, right? And I know this because I know of the story of those houses that you built. So I can attest to the fact of your trustworthiness, right? But other people may be trying to understand what trust is about, right? How to build that trust in people. It's easy for me to say it, but for you as a person who lived that experience to talk about it, it's a whole different thing. So can you put it in simple words for our people to understand what is that? How did you build your trust?
Sincerity. That's the only word we use, sincerity. You
Explain
have
that
to be
for me,
sincere.
please. Explain that for me.
Thank you. Number one, You have to be fair to the person judging. You have to be truthful. You don't have to tell me to matter do this, do this for me, for me, can you do it? But I think that was slim. And I'm going to tell that was in the court, $8 50 cents. Then I come and tell you, I say, it's $9 or $10. Maybe it might be something like a trying to trap me, because you already know the trap is seen. And I tell you, $10 or $9. Take that money to me. I go and buy it, sometimes maybe $8 or even $8. I take that money, I change that thing. I get a little or nothing. There's a character now. So on that day, you know that I'm not trusted. But to my fellow out there, I can do everything go on. I heading to I want to head certain level.
Let me tell you something. What is really for everything? What do you mean?
For those, like I would say there's a common way like we have a stealing or to corrupt somebody to corrupt from somebody. Okay, yeah. I won't do that because I know I will get more than what I will take from you. So I just will leave everything and do what I'm telling you to do or what I plan to do so that tomorrow I will get more than what I will take from you.
So if I'm getting you right, Michael, you're actually saying that there's actual benefit in trusting the winning people trust. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
There are benefits in winning trust.
Benefit.
But Michael, you know, sometimes it's hard when somebody trusts you with something or gives you something. And to build a house, you know, the children are hungry to the house, you got the money in your hand. You know, it's hard to sit there and hear the children crying. Why you got money in your hand to buy cement? On Friday evening, the children are crying.
Mr. Louis,
Yeah.
Mr. Louis, you know I have a family and I'm working for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even you do that, I already, you myself already talk. So as a man, as a generous man, you have to talk another business for you. Okay, I say $1,000, do this. Okay, take your money. If I don't see any man, anybody will be able to do something for somebody, you just allow you to do that work. But all the work I've been doing, people give me money, and give me extra money to myself. Yeah, so it's very hard for someone just giving money. Only they afford it, no competition, nothing more. So I live by what they gave me.
Okay, so you live specifically by what they gave you.
Exactly.
Have you ever been tempted to use their money? Is that something? Because I mean, when human beings we talk about temptation.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, when you start to do something, the temptation is too much. Yeah, but I worked into it. So when I started it, they were looking for especially in the competition. Even if it was my brother, but I just look at it and I let him, and I always gave him idea. Each idea when I bring to him, through my idea, you're able to put that house. And when you saw that, how you couldn't believe it, because you could see it on how you call it. I was a take video, take that until you believe it. And when you put back, what happened to them? We got surprised. So from there, I just had out, I look at them, I can live with it.
Even so, our general audience out there, again, just feel free to leave a comment. We're interviewing today. We're talking with Mr. Michael Bottomley, and I think Mr. Bottomley struck a chord here when he talks about his trust, and the key thing that with trust is the ability to fight temptation. Michael, we're all human beings who be tempted. So it's fair to say that people will be tempted. But that issue of fighting temptation, is there a particular way, secret to what you do, what you get in terms of fighting temptation? Or, I mean, give us a pointer here.
Okay, give me a point. to follow the compensation, I better ask you. If I'm strong, I say, okay, do. I'm going to say something. When you ask me what, then I speak to you, what I need from you. I'm saying I'm not going to speak. I'm going to it's okay, you know. It's way you do. It doesn't mean that when you sell me, you know, I do whatever I want to do, it won't last long. So I have to ask you what you have. It's definitely not the same as I will keep it. About it. I don't keep in my heart. I've been telling you. I've been telling you. I'm working for you. But so you tell me and say, okay, I pay you. Then you say, okay, yeah, I'm not how to work. You know, okay. You know, okay. Then again, after that, you have to give me employment and that's how I offer.
All right, so my thing is social context of Nigeria, right? Where the same time, very few things. But there are a lot of people who are looking for people that can trust the people, right? You think, what or what you found the generation one after that? He was really important. He was trying to find just you know himself. But then unless we did and you all the stuff.
It's hard. It's very hard. But yo, it's hard.
How do you want to build trust? What do you need to do?
I don't want to say, you have to practice it. That's what I say. Practice it. But this time, I have my children, I have my family. It's hard for everybody. Really, I all me, you know, and secondly, now these are there, we all have to put trust in ourselves. First, and some other things we have, we have to trust in it. We have to trust in the problem that tomorrow, and we can't be the way nobody can be trust in whoever.
In other words, if I'm only doing one listen, I you would you have to be able to do stuff among people. More neighbors, is that what it stops?
Something. You yourself,
For yourself, there was
the other person, one level. If you don't yourself, then
let us talk a little bit about and right? I'm not necessarily other for you, right? Somewhere above the youth level, right? So we've been through that. What do you think of some of the things to be in that area? And what would you do some of the things that could be done to become over that?
I'll say again. So, like, life is I think it's out there. He's not that kind of person that I mean. Because a lot of things I've seen, something I haven't seen him doing, he's doing it. Like, for instance, that, it is. I can't stand him myself. The elder idiot. So, I will not trust them. Because that time I already know, my mind will not really pick up. Yeah.
But I understand the trustworthy part, right? But let's say a kid today who's coming out of college, right? Who's coming out of college, or a kid today who's, or a young adult who's coming out of high school. I'm sorry, I got people of my age, but a young adult who's coming out of high school, coming out of college, right? Or not, a young adult who's coming out of high school, but not necessarily want to go to college, and go to vocational route, right? Given the context of very limited, right? The key source of development, right? The thing is environment, right? Not government. Not so much that people are young people can do, right? To help them find it, or to also help them. What are some of the things that I
Oh, man. You have to learn the spirit. In the community, what is it? You, what is you doing? What I can do.
then know this issues with the internet and trying to form if but now it's been first things that people start working on these first, however, we start looking at location, right? The way, somewhere to personal quality, even though that you still have challenges, you have to make things work. But one of the interesting things that Michael talked about, I already read the top of this how to build trust. They need to have trust in you. I think that's something that is very important. And I know we can talk about it other social issues, but that issue of trust, that issue of trust. How do you yourself had an opportunity where you trusted someone in your confidence and to do something and they didn't do it? And if that is, what did you do to him?
And to say again, yeah, I did. I had a project and I trusted somebody. And at the end of the day, doing the contract is blaming. There's nothing to do with it for matter. I trust you. The person is going to give you trust the person. So you don't need to everybody does it. So I trust myself, bro. I will trust you, bro. Because I believe you, the other person that's doing that job, you get 100% trust in me, bro. I only like that you are doing it, and I have confidence in you. But you trust that you lay it down. That's what I'm saying. People who trust God, they're never doing it. So I have trusted people and that's that.
So, for people in the diaspora, right, who may find one or two that they may trust, right, or may like to do about it. You know, that we spoke about earlier, and I mentioned to you that there are so many things that I want us to talk about. I think we spoke on the issue of trust, right? And so I want to dwell on, I want for us to dwell on this for the most part. And if we be on a second podcast, but I think the issue of trust is a very big issue. It's a very important matter of our time, right? So let's talk about it. So for a person who's in the diaspora, you may find someone that trusts, right? Or at least
I'm not talking about, but do you know trust is something like a trade that itself?
I know, yes.
So to build that character, I don't think it's hard. You have to practice it.
I agree. But but what I'm saying is, how can you confirm, right? For example, I'm in the diaspora and I want to build something in Nigeria, right? I find this one person that I feel like I trust, right? How do I also check on it? Do I trust this person? If you can't 100, you can be 100%, right? Are there ways you can also check to make sure that this person is doing exactly what you're talking
Number one, is find public background and the community. For where are they? Are they students of our estate? Where are they? People get thinking to be like, I'm a cool guy. I don't just, care myself, selfish about that, selfish. I'm just cool. We don't want to leave my house in the night. But if I don't want to go, stay right now. Go out. Do my family. Do my whole life. So that was good, just love my family. But we are the kind of person that carries computer and just cool. So as I said again, the home, the community, the friends.
So, in speaking of trust, you're saying that you can also check with the community that these people live in and find out. It's talk with people in the community and find out if this person is trustworthy.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. Yeah. Talk to your friends as well. Exactly. Okay. So let's say you hypothetically if you did all that, right? And people say, oh, this person is good. But sometimes people say, you know, I don't want to spoil this man opportunity, so I'll give him more about it, right? If that was the case, how can you go back and figure out how is the ways that you check to make sure that this person is doing exactly what you have asked you to do?
Don't give me a try. Don't give me a try.
I don't know about that's a mistake. Too many people are late. You know, they try people and at the end of the day they left behind. So
Dude, the other week and have somebody get back for it, get a little something. They said,
what are you talking about?
you can say, okay, if I bring out the big player, let me just let me get a little amount, let me check what we do, or let me, you know, send the big for this. So you just get that fire. It's a cut what I didn't try money in the car. I just wrecked the car. There's the car over. So I think there is the car. I was able to put my sister myself there. But I can't I can say it again. The tower, money, money, table, money,
Wow. I would say you might be one of a kind. You're definitely one of a kind. The issue of trust is a big issue. It's a very, very big issue. It's a big issue among local Liberians, it's a big issue among diaspora Liberians. It's a very big issue. And I guess to your point, to your credit, if we can help people with little things, how do you trust them with the big things, right? And to your credit, I would say definitely, because sometimes you'd be surprised. Little things that people think is it's about character. It's about character. It's about building character. If that character has a question mark in the little thing, all those things going to have question marks. So I think you struck a chord with each and every one of us. I like I said, I've been knowing you've been friends. We've been friends for quite a while, so I know the credibility. I know that the projects that you're currently working on within Liberia, other people practice in the diaspora, and so I felt like it's also important not only for people in the diaspora, for local Liberians to listen to a person like you live here, who's a family man, or one who's demonstrated over the years the issue of trust. So that is valuable. I mean, that's a valuable thing to have a person like you. And I hope like young people who know you, who are close to you, can pick your brains and talk to you about how they too can go about building character with trust. That all the people can come to the point of trusting them and knowing that you can build within them. So do you have anybody work for or any word of encouragement for anybody out there? Anything you want to say before we close out for the night?
I want to say, near to the youth, but they are just coming up in life. If you want to be trusted in life, you have to be sincere. And sincerity is a lot. You have to humble yourself and learn a lot of things. Don't mind just a little more and say, oh, okay, let me just take it as it. You will never be trusted. You have to practice it that tomorrow you will live with it. Like I said again, trust is a prayer by itself. When you are trusted, you don't have to go work for someone to pay or the element. The contract will just come to you. The other thing, will just come to you. And you yourself is still for them. No need. You know, your humble life to be in a family. Like I say again, neither the youth, they have to work together. They don't have to trust somebody. But for somebody to trust them. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, to our listener and our family out there, it matters about time. This has been a very, very, very interesting interview with Mr. Michael Bowman. We would like to have him back here again. I'm pretty certain he will make time for us to be back here again so we can talk a little bit more in depth about other social issues. But this evening, for the most part, we spend our time talking about trust. Uh, and for the youth, these parting words on the fact that you need a good character so that you can build a character that people can trust. And true trust, you will be surprised how far it can take you. Please do not sell your future because you want a quick enjoyment. Delayed gratification has its benefits. No matter what it is, if someone gives you $10 to go to the store to buy candy, and you have even if that 50 cents change, in other words, give them back the change. Leave it on to that person to give it back to you. If someone sends you to the store and say, go and buy me a piece of plastic bag, and you know the plastic bag costs only 50 cents, please don't tell them it's $1 because that is not good. In the short term, yes, you get 50 cents, but that 50 cents will just be for a short while. But in the end, what you could have benefited from that person will be lost because people will not trust you. Again, we'd like to say good evening and thank you for listening on the matters of our time. The issue of trust. It's all we have, people. Goodbye and have a good weekend.